Zombie apocalypse.
What's up guys, it's Patriotsman here and I am back with another video. Today guys, we are going to play the brand new point attack passing version of the point attack game mode they want to call it here in Madden World 23. So for the past couple times that we had point attack introduced into Madden World 23, it was the rushing version of point attack, but now we have a brand new point attack passing and we're going to try it out in today's video. Now today of course is the evening of the second day, and tomorrow this will be gone until I guess next weekend or maybe the weekend after, if they have to fix some stuff in the mode. But we are going to go through it today and play it. My highest score yesterday was 2,484, which as of right now on Sunday evening is good enough for 98th place on the leaderboard, and right now I basically have secured myself 2 silver tokens and 3 bronze, as top 200 gets those same rewards as top 51 to 100. Now my goal obviously one day is to get to top 50 and get at least 1 gold token that lets you level up to level 9 through 10. But today we're here to try to get our score up and also give some tips for point attack passing if you guys still want to try it out before it goes away, or use these tips when it comes back in a week or 2 weeks. Don't forget, if you click on the tick at the top and go to go, you can watch an ad each day to get an extra point attack ticket. So make sure, if you haven't done that, do that so you can get an extra attempt at passing here. But here we go. Let's go ahead and try it out. There are going to be some differences between point attack rushing and point attack passing. The clock usually does stop for you to pick a play whenever you do score a touchdown. So let's go ahead and do this here. Let's go ahead to the end zone and try to score quickly, so that way I can kind of test this out and show you guys. Let's pass it to A right there, Darren Waller. Pick up the zones as you guys go. Don't stress about getting every single point zone along the way, because you still are going to get a lot of points from scoring touchdowns. And also, just like point attack rushing, whenever you score a touchdown, they do add 8 seconds on top of the time you have left. Now, as you guys see right now, after scoring that touchdown, I am stopped at 58 seconds in the event. So every time you score a touchdown, and I think possibly every time you do catch the ball, the clock does stop. I do know that most of the time when you do have an incomplete pass, the clock is going to keep running. But the good thing about the clock stopping in between is you do have time to choose some plays, and I can kind of talk right now and go over some strategies. But as of right now, as you can see, the zones are going to move, and eventually there are going to be minus point zones and minus time zones all throughout the field, and it will get more difficult. You can choose from 10 different pass plays. There are the same exact 10 pass plays, I believe it is, for the entire thing. Skinny post, Mia stack out, post drag, wide receiver drag, Z under, drive U corner, and Z spot. Now what I like to do when it comes to early on here, I usually like to go with a corner route to the outside. So as you guys see right here, Darren Waller, the A receiver, is going to be the one I'm probably going to throw to. Now when it comes to later on, and as the time goes on, throwing the corner routes may be a little bit harder, because when it comes down to it, you're going to have some more minus times of like minus 5 seconds on the outside. This is going to be on the right and left sidelines. So you're going to have to go up the middle for your touchdown. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's go ahead and do this. Try to get some more points. Can Darren Waller get that? He does. And as you see, the minus time zone doesn't reach too far. Get our extra points. The touchdowns are very important once again, because those get you the plus 8 seconds. Let's just keep on playing here and go with the same exact route until we eventually have some difficult ones to go through. Here we go, Darren Waller once again, plus 20 points. Go up the middle, do not touch those yellow zones, and boom, we are starting out with 480 points, and we still only took 4 seconds off the clock. Once again, the clock does stop for us. We're going to go with the play they give us, honestly. That corner out on the outside still looks good. We're going to go to A, boom, Darren Waller, get the points, and try to get past this zone here as we do, and we are in the end zone once again. So the big point of point attack passing is you do stop every time you score a touchdown. The clock does stop. You have a chance to change your play, and as of right now, the zones still look very good for us to go with a corner route here to the left once again. So let's go ahead and do it and try to get some extra touchdowns and points really quickly here. We're going to go to the outside, Jalen Waddle, plus 20 points, and yeah, boom, touchdown. There we go. We still have 52 seconds and 820 points so far. We have scored on every single play. Now I notice sometimes, it's a very rare chance, but sometimes if you do score a touchdown, the clock may actually run after your play, and that has happened once to me. So make sure to always watch that clock and make sure it is stopped. Now, as you guys see in this situation right here, there are going to be two minus 50 point zones on the left and right, and the main way to get the most points here is straight up the middle. So your main options are definitely not your corner routes. You want to go with those slants up the middle, or a play kind of like Mia stack out that goes up and out, but still that route may be too short. You could also go with an in-breaking route like wide receiver drag right there, or you could go with Z under to that deep route right there in the middle, or drive you corner on that far left route. We're going to stick with what they give us though, and try to get this pass to the inside here, and see if we can get it to work. Let's go B receiver, Cooper Kupp, there we go. The play worked out perfectly. Try to avoid the time zones as much as you can. Now, if you guys do have to go through the minus 50 point zones, the red ones, sometimes to get to the end zone, it would be worth it because that time is way more important than just 50 points. So make sure you guys do that. Right here, going up the middle is going to be good. But now we have many more zones on the side. So we need a route that's going to take us up the middle a lot quicker. I think I'm going to go with Mia stack out. Yeah, that's going to be too far out to the right, so honestly not that play. Let's go with Z under here. Yeah, that's a great play. Try to hit the fullback if we can. There we go, a great play. Z under is a money route up the middle, as you guys see. Throw it to your fullback, whoever is there. Go to the end zone. That's great to break up the middle of the field. And so far, I am doing amazing when it comes to this run. Let's go, boom. The time zone, we miss it. Actually, we do not. Oh, we hit the time zone. That is a shame, but still, we didn't lose any points on the play, and we have 1,300 points with over 40 seconds to spare here. Let's go straight up the middle to our fullback once again. It's going to hit him in the helmet. As you guys see, the clock is going to run. The motion plays sometimes do cost you some time. Let's try to. Oh, we did not miss that. Wow. So we are hitting some time zones, unfortunately, here, but still, we are going to try to score and not hit any more time. Wow. So we are doing, wow, terrible. I keep saying wow a ton, but that is a shame that we have hit 3 of those zones. And once again, we hit it again. But anyways, that's what you don't want to do. A great example of what you don't want to do in this event. And make sure, if the clock is stopped, try to change up your plays and get the most points possible. This run was not as good as some of my others, but overall, those are the tips you want to go with. X to the inside, Cooper Kupp, and yeah, so I'll play this one more time to try to get as many points here in the video, but as of right now, 1,500 on our first attempt. There are people who have got so many more points in this than me. 2,484 being my highest is still only good for about top 100, so there still are a good amount of people ahead of me, including some who have got over 4,000, over 3,000, 4,500, stuff like that. So those are some pretty insane scores there. And overall, I think it takes like a perfect run to get up there. It's not impossible because if you guys keep scoring touchdowns, you guys can add plus 8 seconds, get to the end zone quickly, get all those points. So right here, I'm going to do less talking. I'm going to go straight through an entire run of point attack passing and see what I can get in terms of my score. So let's get this started, guys. I did not see the play they wanted to give us. We're going to go Y on this play, and wow, overthrow on the first play. That is a shame. We are wasting so much time on the first play. And yeah, I might do another run if this one is bad. If it's bad enough, I will do another run. But we're going to go here and still try to score as much as possible. Take advantage of the fact that the clock is stopped. Z-spot is a play I like to call for my corner routes. Let's go A receiver here, Darren Waller, cut to the inside. Now don't cut too hard sometimes as your receiver may actually stumble. Stumbling has been an issue sometimes when it comes to this point attack. Let's go Waller once again, a low throw, but there we go. Plus 20 points. And yeah, let's get to the end zone. We are now over 500 for this attempt. We can go ahead and use the same play, I believe. Let's go ahead and go Z-spot, okay. Flip that to the right, same exact play actually. Let's hit Darren Waller once again because there are no zones there to the outside and try to get as much stuff here as possible. Do not get tackled. Wow, we got tackled. Yeah, this is a shame sometimes the way this goes. If the clock keeps on running and you get tackled and bounce, just take the play they give you unless you really want to switch it up like me right here. I do want to go to the outside because there is only a plus 20 point zone there. So you have to be decisive with what you're calling here, and overall, it still takes some strategy, but you don't want to make the wrong plays, wrong reads. Just try to time it a little bit And over time, it should get a little bit easier to try to make these reads and get the most points possible. Let's go to the outside, plus 25 points, and yeah, so my best score yesterday, 24.84, and overall, it was a nice run. I'm trying to get there again in my next few attempts. We'll see how it goes, though. That time zone's going to come over soon. Let's go to the left, and yeah, so those time zones on the outside near the sideline are the most tricky ones as a whole, but make sure you at least complete your pass to stop the clock, and that way you guys can do it. And yeah, boom, Jalen Wild to the outside. We're definitely not going to hit our target score in this one, unfortunately, but yeah, overall, that's what you want to do for point attack passing. Let's finish up this run. Not ideally what I wanted, but we're going to end it here after this attempt. We can go to the outside, so we'll go ahead and keep that route. The defenders are going to make some plays, crowd me. So yeah, unfortunately, actually, we may score a touchdown, and we're going to run out of time, actually, but still, you know, overall solid. I'll try to get higher than 24.84, and I'll make sure to let you guys know if I do. But yeah, guys, that is the point attack passing game mode here in Madden Mobile 23. Let me know what your highest scores are down in the comments below. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.